Hey, what's up, community? It is Ryan Frank, and welcome to another episode of the KidzMatter Podcast. I'm so grateful that you're with me. And you know what? Some of you are literally going to be with me and Beth and our team and this amazing community in less than 2 weeks at the KidzMatter Conference. Can't wait to see you all there. In just a few short years, this thing has turned into the largest event of its kind. And what makes it special is that y'all are there. It's like a big family reunion without your weird uncle or your creepy cousin, right? So, hey, I'm glad that you are here. Welcome to today's episode. In a few minutes, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 new things coming to the KidzMatter Conference that you don't want to miss. First, I want to thank our partner for today's podcast. We actually have 2 partners or sponsors for the podcast. First is KidCheck. So I'm a big fan of KidCheck, and I've known the team behind KidCheck for, oh my word, at least a decade. We've been friends and have a great relationship. They have a great, easy-to-use check-in system for your church that will keep kids safe. And you know what? At the end of the day, give your parents peace of mind, which every parent wants that, right? Plus, there's Youth Check. In addition to KidCheck, Youth Check, the only check-in solution designed specifically for youth. So as check-in experts, KidCheck provides an intuitive, proven solution that focuses on the safety of every kid and they're constantly expanding their features to make your job easier. So from mobile check-in, youth check-in, scheduling volunteers, to communicating tools, and much more, go check out KidCheck for yourself. KIDCHECK, KidCheck.com. You will love it. Friends, in less than 2 weeks, we are going to be together at the KidzMatter Conference in Evansville, Indiana. I love the KidzMatter Conference because, like I said a minute ago, we all, we're together through the year in one sense, like on our Facebook community. And, we do Zoom meetings and webinars and, you listen to the podcast. But at the KidzMatter Conference, we were literally together, right, for 3 days. 4 days if you come on Monday and check in early. And I want to share with you today 5 new things that you can expect at the KidzMatter Conference in just under 2 weeks. Number 1, we have a brand new location. Obviously, right? This is a new thing. We've always had our conference at a church. But you know what? We've outgrown about any church we could find that has time for us. And so we have moved to a convention center in our backyard, in our home state of Indiana, Evansville, Indiana, the old National Events Plaza. You're going to love it. We have a dedicated exhibit hall. More about that in a few minutes. A ton of breakout space. We should not have people sitting on the floor like we have had the last couple of years. I mean, unless you guys really all get fired up about one breakout in particular, and you're welcome to sit on the floor. We got a lot of breakout space. One thing that's creating an interesting new dynamic for us is we've always gone to a church where they have all the equipment. Like we do our main stage sessions in their church auditorium, so there's already projectors and drums and a sound system and cameras. Well, you go to a convention center, and our main stage sessions are going to be in the Aiken Theater. It's a beautiful 3-level theater, but it's empty. Like we were just there 2 weeks ago, and there is not a thing on the stage. I mean, you walk back to where the sound booth is, and there are some wires poking up out of the ground. There's no table, no sound booth, no cameras, no projectors, no microphones, no instruments. And so that's just one example of a new reality for us as we organize this event, is we've had to hire a production company they're great friends of ours. They do events for Samaritan's Purse and Operation Christmas Child. And that's just one example of new challenges, but we're super excited about all the new opportunities at this new location. You're going to love it. It's got a big old parking lot, free parking at the old National Events Plaza, and it's a beautiful downtown that you're really, really going to enjoy. Number 2, second new thing at the KidzMatter Conference, we have some new giveaways. So, of course, we're giving away a car. We've given away a car since year 1, and people ask Beth and I all the time, are you always going to give away a car? And, we don't know. We go back and forth sometimes, like, should we do something else? I mean, should we give people some cash? Should we give them a vacation, a Disney cruise? We always come back to a car. It's kind of unique to our conference, and it's fun to bless someone in the community with something so tangible as a car. I mean, somebody will leave the conference with the keys to a car, a Mini Cooper, and we're going to sign the title over to you on the spot. It's your car, right? But we have some new giveaways coming, and I can't let all the cats out of the bag, but there is one big one that we're going to announce on Wednesday morning that we are doing. We're doing this. We're not this on Tuesday evening, I believe. Don't quote me on either of those because I'm going off my memory, which 2 weeks before conference is fried. But Operation Christmas Child is going to be giving away a vision trip. Now, Beth and I have gone with them on a vision trip to Peru, South America, where we actually get to see kids open those Operation Christmas Child shoe boxes, which is amazing. A conference attendee will, and I think you can bring a guest, that's where I got the 2 number, will be given a 100% expense paid vision trip. We have some major money, scholarships, grants that will be given away to churches that want to do some innovative things in family ministry. And I know a lot of our partners have some great lineups, some great giveaways lined up for you. I want to remind you that I should have mentioned this when we were talking about the car. To win the car, when you check in, everybody gets a welcome bag. And in the welcome bag is a red KidzMatter cash. That is your entry form into the car to win the car. So you'll write your name, your phone number, your email address. You'll put it in the trunk of the Mini Cooper. That Mini Cooper is going to be parked in the exhibit hall. Won't be the only vehicle there. That's all I'm going to say. The exhibit hall is going to be pretty exciting this year. But you can get extra KidzMatter cash during the week from our ministry partners. They all get a stack of KidzMatter cash to give away at their discretion. So everybody will have at least one chance to win a car, and a lot of other great giveaways. Number 3, here's another new thing this year. We have a lot of new flex time options. So we have been a little more intentional with our flex times this year. So every day of the conference, there's a 2-hour window in the afternoon where you can customize your conference experience. And you might want to shop in the conference store, our marketplace. You might want to visit with our ministry partners in the exhibit hall. You might want to get your team together and regroup. You might want to do some alone time and journal and pray. But we also have a good number of flex time options, and we're being a lot more intentional. We've got a worship party sponsored by Seeds and Church Visuals, but we also have some like meetups, Kidmin Veteran Meetup, Kidmin Newbie, if you're new in kids ministry meetup, bivocational meetup, for those of you that are bivocational. We have a meetup called I Wear 2 Hats, so those of you that are in youth ministry and kids ministry. We have a special needs ministry meetup, an early childhood ministry meetup, a tween or preteen ministry meetup, all kinds of meetups and after parties. Group is doing an amazing after party on Tuesday night that you're going to love. It's going to be a lot of fun from 8 to 9. So we have a lot of new flex time options. You can find all of those flex time options if you go to thekidsmatterconference.com/schedule. If you go to the page of the website that has the conference schedule and you scroll down, the bottom half of that page lists all of the flex time options for you. Now I'm going to pause in my script to thank another partner of the KidzMatter Podcast. A lot of what we do at KidzMatter is we're a partner at connecting ministry. We connect Kidmin leaders to other Kidmin leaders, and we connect you to some great ministry partners like Planning Center. So this episode is also brought to you by our friends at Planning Center, an all-in-one toolkit to help you organize and run your kids' ministry. With an easy-to-use platform of products, you can empower your staff and volunteers to care for the kids and families of your church. We use Planning Center to run the KidzMatter Conference. We use it at my church. It's a great, great resource that I want you to be aware of. Get started for free right now at planningcenter.com. That's planningcenter.com. So let's review 5 new things coming to the KidzMatter Conference. Number 1, we have a new location. Number 2, new giveaways. Number 3, new flex time options. Number 4, a new dedicated exhibit hall that you're going to love. I mean, wait till you see this thing. The first time we walked in, we were like, there's no way we can ever fill this with ministry partners. And guess what? We're sold out already, right? We're building a waiting list of ministry partners that want to get in, but we're full. So we have over 105 different ministry partners that are setting up booths. And we're going to do some fun stuff back there, some really unique giveaways. Lucy's Gourmet Sodas will be set up back there. If you've never had a Lucy's Gourmet Soda, they're amazing. You can get one back there. There's a concession stand in the exhibit hall. We're going to do some fun things, like one morning we'll have an hour where you can come and shop early. Of course, you can shop the exhibit hall and get early access Monday evening if you come and check in early, which I encourage you to do. Checking in early makes so much sense because it makes Tuesday morning when the conference officially starts so much smoother. You already have your lanyard and your stuff, and you just walk in the door. You don't have to wait in line. We're even going to do an ice cream party on, I believe it's Wednesday night of the conference. After our main stage session dismisses, we'll open up the exhibit hall for an extra hour. We'll serve ice cream back there. It's going to be a lot of fun. You're going to love it. If you are looking for curriculum, worship resources, software, like we've talked today about KidCheck, Planning Center, they'll all be there, plus a lot of other software companies. If you're looking for furniture, if you're looking for entertainers, if you're interested in VBS or sports ministry, just go to the KidzMatterConference.com, and at the top of the page, there's a partner directory. Click that. You'll see all 105 ministry partners listed. They're also on the app. If you've not downloaded the app, I encourage you to do that. You need to get the Excel Events app. Don't do the KidzMatter Conference app from last year. It's a different app, and that's old. You got to go to Excel Events. Download that app. The Excel, A-C-C-E-L. I think it's one L. Don't quote me on that. Excel Events app, and download it, and you'll find the KidzMatter Conference there when you put in your email address. And all the ministry partners are listed there as well. So that's number 4, a new dedicated exhibit hall. Number 5, coming to the conference, are 4 new books that you're going to love. So Beth has written a book called The Praying Kid Men. It's a 50-day prayer journal for kid men leaders in your team. You're going to love this The Praying Kid Men book. Corey Jones has written a book called The Volunteer's Guide to Kid Men. This is a small little book we made it small because we want it to be an easy read for your volunteers and very affordable. So you'll be able to get these as low as like $5 a piece if you buy a 10-pack as a gift for your volunteers to remind them about the why behind kids ministry. And it's a guide, so it talks about practical how-tos of how to lead a small group, how to manage a classroom, how to prepare a lesson, how to prepare your heart for Sunday. It really will help your volunteers get in the mindset that what I do is more than just, watch kids for the church. This is significant ministry that's happening. And then Debbie Rhodes has written a new book called Hold My Glitter, right? Which is you're gonna love Hold My Glitter. It's gonna remind you of the why that you got in kids ministry and how to find your joy and peace when things aren't always easy. And then I've got a new book coming out called the KidzMatter Playbook. I can't wait for you to see it. It's 168 pages, full color. It's the size of a magazine, thicker than a magazine. I think you're going to love the KidzMatter Playbook. And you'll be able to get the KidzMatter Playbook for free at the conference. And you'll be able to find out how when we get there. All right? So if you don't have your tickets yet to KidzMatter, go to thekidzmatterconference.com and get signed up. There's still time to get your tickets. Evansville, Indiana is about within a day's drive of a majority of the United States. You can definitely fly into Evansville or fly into Indianapolis or fly into Louisville or drive. A lot of our people just get in the van, throw some people in there, and they go. So go get all the information about the conference at thekidzmatterconference.com and then start planning now. What breakouts do you want to go to? If you go to the KidzMatterConference.com/breakouts, we have a printable PDF where you can start outlining what breakouts you want to go to. And I would put a backup just in case a speaker cancels. That does happen very rarely, but it does happen, or a room is full. Have a first pick, second pick. That way you're not having to make decisions, when you're stressed out and it's time to get to your next room. Start thinking about what ministry partners do you want to visit and connect with. And then, of course, we want you to pray. And we're praying for you that God will use the KidzMatter Conference to reignite your passion for kids ministry and remind you why you got in this to begin with. Hey, it's more than a story. That's the theme of our conference. We share stories every week with kids in our ministry, Bible stories. But what we're about is so much more than a story. It's the power of the gospel of Jesus Christ. It's the power of what God can do in and through you and your team as you minister to those kids and families every single Sunday. Friends, thanks for tuning into the KidzMatter Podcast. Next week, I'm going to be bringing you an interview that I did yesterday with Dallas Jenkins, the producer or the creator of The Chosen, and the director of a brand new movie coming out that you can preview for free at the KidzMatter Conference called The Best Christmas Pageant Ever. Hope that you and your team will join us Monday night after the early check-in and catch that movie premiere. Totally free. It's a great, fun family movie that you'll want to make sure that your congregation knows about. That podcast is coming next week. Friends, take care. God bless, and we'll talk to you soon.